VOC Network here at CES 2023, and we're at the Hyper booth / Targus, and we have some new products here. We've always had some exciting products coming from Hyper. Last year was absolutely fantastic. What do we have this year to talk about?
This is the thing I'm most excited to talk about right here. This is like one of the perfect products for content creators. This is our USB4 SSD Enclosure. It's toolless, so you can just pop your SSD in there, close it up, use it as external storage. One of the greatest things about this, it's 3,800 MBS. What does that mean in the real world? It means that you can pretty much, you don't have to transfer files anymore.
Yeah.
You can pretty much work directly off the drive itself. Some additional features about this, it's made out of recycled aluminum, and it also comes with this silicone sleeve to further capture the heat.
Very nice. So you can pretty much, if you're a gamer, if you're a professional working with graphics or video, you can operate directly from the drive with speeds like that. That's very nice.
Yep.
And is this on the market right now?
It's going to be on the market April-May timeframe.
April or May timeframe.
That's
cool.
right.
What kind of price point? Do we know yet? Or
we're still kind of looking at it, but I would expect like the mid-hundreds, somewhere around there.
What I really like about that one, because I was holding this earlier, it's very durable. Like
yes.
It's got a lot of weight to it. It's very durable.
Got some heft to it.
Yeah, it's really nice. And and it looks like it just because of just what's going on there. It's a passive cooling. Obviously, there's no fans or anything.
There's no fans or anything. The aluminum helps cool it.
Yep.
And then we have further like a silicone to end up to make sure that like handling was very easy.
Exactly, especially in case you drop it or anything.
Yeah.
God forbid, you don't want to do that. But.
Exactly. And one of the cool things that I didn't mention about this, it actually is going to hold up to 8 terabytes.
8 terabytes.
8 terabytes.
Very nice.
Yep.
8 terabytes. So this is cool, and I can see a lot of us even walking around with those, on any of our mobile kits when we're editing live. But you also have a new dock too.
We do. One of our best sellers this last year was the HDM1H, which allows 2 monitors for the M1 and M2 MacBook. One of the really unique parts about this is that we've included the driver on flash memory directly into the dock itself. What does that mean? It means that you don't have to go hunting for drivers on the internet. If you're an Apple user, you can just load it up on the camera right here. The driver just pops up. 1, 2, 3 clicks. You have 2 monitors for your M1 and M2 MacBook.
Perfect.
Now, this is our newest. We've had the HDM1H, and that's retailed at $199. We're launching a new version this year. It's going to retail at $149.99. I would say the biggest difference between these 2 versions is that we don't have the SD card and the Ethernet port on this.
Okay.
But really has everything else that you could possibly need if you want 2 monitors for your M1 and M2 MacBook.
Very good. And that's a pretty good price point too for what you're getting. I mean, that's very competitive, actually. Yeah. I like that. Now you actually have something else too we're going to go take a look at. So we have another dock here. What are we looking at here?
We're looking at a USB4 mobile dock. Last year, if you remember, I showed you a mobile dock that was also USB4. This is the next generation of USB4 with an Intel controller in it. So what that means for your Mac users, now with the MacBook Pro, it's going to work just like Thunderbolt. So you're going to be able to get 2 monitors for your MacBook Pro 14 or 16. It's going to retail around $150 to $159.99.
Okay.
And it's capable of outputting dual monitor with HDMI 4K 60, DisplayPort 4K 60, and it also has high-speed USB-A and USB-C with, I believe it's either 100 or 140 watt pass-through. We're still working on the development right now.
Okay. And once again, it's a pretty good price point.
That's
right.
We
love to see that because it's a very competitive market, and there's some brands that are just like Hyper that have been out there for a while. Yep. They're still in the higher $200 to $300 range. So this really helps make it a lot more affordable to the common consumer.
It does. And we're going to be launching a full lineup of this. This is our mobile dock. We're also going to be launching a desktop dock as well. That's going to be at the $200 price point, which all of a sudden makes Thunderbolt 4, or the same features as Thunderbolt 4, a lot more affordable to the user.
Absolutely. And we have some other options behind you as well.
Yeah, these I'm really excited about. I forgot to mention on this is also made out of recycled plastics.
Okay.
So that's what we're really trying to do this year at Hyper, be a lot more sustainable. Together with Targus, we're launching the EcoSmart line, and that's going to be a full line of products that are all going to be made from recycled plastics and recycled aluminum. We're really proud of these right here. These are our Gen 2 hubs. So what I mean by Gen 2 is it's going to be Generation 2 specs. So instead of 5 gigabits upload and download speed, it's going to be 10. All your USB-C and USB-A are going to be 10 gigabits. In addition to that, what's really cool is that our top of the line docks are going to be outfitted with PD 3.1.
Okay.
PD 3.1 allows pass-through charging up to 140 watts. Now, that's starting to roll out more gradually. I think you can see it on the MacBook Pro, for example, and you're going to see a lot more on computers in the future. So you're really future-proofing yourself by having this PD 3.1 pass-through. Additionally, we've upgraded all of our SD card specs as well. So now everything's SD 4.0, allowing 300 MBS transfers.
It's nice to see a lot of these docks are moving past like the average of like 60 watts limitations. It's been a real bother because a lot of these Dell laptops and especially the Alienware and MSI has been really coming up with some amazing laptops, but they are power horses that require a lot of stuff that 60 watts isn't going to accomplish for charging. So that's good. So you got 4 different models here.
We have 4 different models. We're going to see maybe on the lower end models, it's going to be PD 100, which is still plenty.
Yeah.
And on the higher end models, you're going to see PD 140.
Very good. So 100 is a minimum. That's perfect. Yep. Awesome. And I can tell you personally, I have a Dell well, actually, we all have Dell laptops because we all got the same laptop models. But there's 65 watt chargers. So during that time where everything was 60, it became annoying because you always boot up to that annoying warning message going, hey, this isn't going to be powerful enough for this laptop. It's like, it's just 5 watts. Why can't we do it?
That's right.
It's really exciting to see this. Now, we were talking earlier that there's something we discussed last time, which is this one over here.
Yes, we introduced the Media Hub, and I think now, we may have launched this a little bit early in the past. And it was great. I mean, you're able to connect to a monitor, but if you remember in the past when you connected to an extended monitor, it's just going to mirror and you're going to get those big bars on the side of your TV, almost like you're watching a 1980s TV show, right?
Yeah.
So now with iOS 16 and our USB Media Hub, you're now able to essentially turn your iPad into your desktop.
Yeah.
Which is just a new capability we haven't had before. So like if you have the iPad Pro, and you want to use it as a desktop, now you're easily able to.
That's very nice. So you're really getting more out of the device.
That's right.
And what was the price point of this one?
$99.99.
$99.99. So that's a pretty good price point.
That's right.
And obviously it's available now. It's been out.
It's available. It's
so
available at Best Buy right now. Also available on hypershop.com.
Okay. Perfect. So now you're just getting more bang for your buck.
Yeah.
For sure. Now, there's one last thing that you wanted to talk about. We don't normally cover backpacks. But this thing actually is a little bit more. There's some interesting features about this guy.
Yes. This was maybe the first project I worked on here at Hyper. And as you can kind of see here, we catered to content creators. And we really wanted to make sure that this bag did the same. And we all know that like content creators carry their entire life in here. So security and protection was of utmost importance. In addition to that, making sure when you're on the go, you're always ready, right? So the first thing that we did, we integrated Apple Find My module. It integrates seamlessly with the Apple Find My network. Now you'd probably ask, like, why don't you just put an AirTag in the bag?
Right.
1, an AirTag can be taken out of your bag if a thief takes it. 2, if a thief does take an AirTag, people know what an AirTag looks like.
Yeah.
Would you know what that is?
I would not, no.
Exactly. So I think that's where, we really wanted to provide good security. In addition, we have some other security features, really interlocking zippers. So if you're on a subway and somebody's trying to take out your bag, take out your computer, they're not able to do so as easily. In addition, we have a nice passport pocket. And on the inside, we also have an RFID pocket as well to protect against digital theft. Furthermore, we just wanted to make sure that your stuff was protected, right? So it's outfit with YKK AquaGuard zippers. Also outfit with like a limited lifetime warranty on the backpack itself, which is outfit with 1260D Cordura nylon, which is one of the top of the line materials out there. But one of the really neat features that I love about this, last year we introduced to you our 245 watt battery. That's capable of it has 200 watt outputs and 265 watt outputs. So you can pretty much charge everything.
Yeah.
We have a pocket down here that essentially has a series of pass-throughs. And that's gonna loop all the way up through here, through like elastic loops, back here, so you can charge your computer on the go. It's also gonna pass through to the side where we've integrated a MagSafe pocket that you can put a MagSafe puck, so you can just drop your phone in and charge it by MagSafe. And also in the front, there's a pass-through as well, so you can just drop it in here and charge your AirPods.
I love that. So you can charge your laptop, charge your cell phone, charge your iPods all at the same time.
Sure, sure.
And it's making use of the MagSafe as well, so you're not having to worry about digging around for cables. For
Exactly. And we didn't want to forget the little things either. That's a 3-pocket bag. We have a nice nice like catch-all in the front. Really like dangless straps. You can adjust a sternum strap. So really, we were really conscious of our user base and wanted to make sure a backpack that was for them.
Okay. And what's the price point on something like that?
So the MSRP is $199.
Okay.
We currently have it on Indiegogo for our backers at 40% off.
Okay.
We're going to be shipping to our backers in mid to late February.
Okay.
And be launching to the wider public internationally in March.
Okay. Cool. So that's right around the corner.
Yep.
And especially for the backers, if you want to get on that quickly, if they're still available, a chance to go get that up for 40% off. That's a pretty good deal. It's $80. Right there. So definitely check out if you want more information about this. Obviously, go to Hyper's website or go to Targus's website, to see some of these products. But pretty much everything we've covered today is all Hyper. So it's coming off of Hyper's website. You guys have had some of the greatest docks, some really good price points, really dependable products, and we can't wait to see what else comes out. Especially I'm sure next year is going to be just as exciting. But
it's an exciting time at Hyper.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Well, thank you so much, Barry.
Thank you.
And we look forward to doing this again next year.
Fantastic.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.